Hi everyone, it's Nat here. I'm on to do my embellishment challenge, which I've put up in our group, Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters. Now, what I do for my embellishment challenges is I have a list of items that I've written out on pop sticks, and I have a list of materials which I've also written out on pop sticks, and I put them in a tin and I pick out a random item, and then I shuffle the materials around and I pick out 3 materials that we need to incorporate in the item that we're making, and then we can use whatever else we like as well. And I just love to see the different interpretations of it. So this time we have to make butterfly, and we have to incorporate scrap cardboard, scrap papers and paint. So that's been a bit of an interesting one. So I have here, I think that was from some Cadbury cake bars, which I ate yesterday. And I chucked the pack up onto the desk because I thought, I can use that for something. So I might start with using this. So I'll just break it down. So I hope you're all doing well. Might I just say what everyone is thinking? And that is that this year has really sucked. I think it's going to suck right till the end. And I'll add also that sometimes people can really suck. I'm sure you all think that sometimes too. Let's hope for a better one next year for everyone, hey guys? All right, so that's got that nice and flat. So I'm just going to cut these edge bits off and firstly. Find my scissors. I think this cardboard will be all right. We had really bad lightning and thunderstorms last night here in the Adelaide Hills of South Australia. Still a bit windy today, but not as bad, which is good. I know a lot of the city or state was, the power was out, but we were lucky here. The lights just kept flickering. Was about the worst of it. Now, I have got my satin paints here, just cheapo satin paints, and I'm thinking of using them because they've got these nice pastel colours, and I'm doing a project at the moment where they might work, they might not too, but that's the plan. Couldn't find the paintbrush I wanted because I found a tin to store my paintbrushes in, and now I have lost it. Don't ask me how. So I've got this foam brush that I will attempt to paint with. Now I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces because I think I will do 3 different colours. They don't have to be too even. I'm just hoping that I'm going to die cut some butterflies out of it afterwards, so hopefully they'll fit all right. That'll do. If not, be back to the drawing board, won't it? Or else I'll just stick scrap paper onto this and that'll be done. So I might use the yellow, the pink and the orange. Now it's quite shiny on the one side, not as shiny there, so I might paint on that side. Just got my water and some paper towel for my mess. See if our little foam brush will fit in here. I think it does. I think I've used it before. Yep. So I might have to give them a few coats. All Right, I've just cleaned my water out and washed my brush again. So I'm just going to, that's pretty well dry, so I'll go over and do a second coat. That will do. It's as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to let them dry for a little bit and then I will be back to do some die cutting. So I let my cardboard bits dry, and while they were drying I hunted up my scrap paper. So these are offcuts from some journal pages that I've just been working on. And that's what inspired the colours that I used, the pastel paints. I think they might go nicely with these papers. I do have this punch. It's just a Fisker's punch. But I'm not sure how it's going to go going through this. So let's give it a go anyway. Yeah, it's struggling, that's for sure. So, I'm going to struggle to get it out again. Yeah, so that's not going to go through that, which I thought might be a problem. So I might have to use my dies. I might just choose this one. It's quite similar to that one anyway. And maybe that one. So I've got my big shot here. I've got my dies. And what I might do is just do the cardboard on its own because it is quite thick. So put one die there and one there. Two butterflies, they don't look too bad. These are just going to be base pieces for what I want to do. So I'll repeat the process with the next two bits of cardboard. There we go, we've got our two orange ones. They're looking all right. Need to do the same with the paper, but with the paper we can do a couple of sheets at a time. Could try getting away with 3. So we want yellow. They've all got a bit of pattern on them, so I'm just seeing which one I think I want to use the most. We'll try 3 together and see how it goes. So I might just cut. Just put them together and cut what I think, and I hope will be enough off. And then we want to put our dies on there. Right, that'll be all right. Keep this straight. I know if you don't have it straight and it goes through there that it hacks the edges off of your plates. I've done that a few times. Right, that looks like it's cut well. We should have 3 layers and them all done in one hit. So just put them to the side and I will take my big shot away and then I'll be back to finish these butterflies off. So we've die cut all of our butterflies. So now I think I want to ink around the edges. Put them up here. So I tried to find some distress inks that I think might go okay. So I'm not sure. We will see. I do have a picked raspberry for the pink ones. I think it's going to be bright. Now I do have a lot of bright oranges, but I did find rusty hinge, and I'm wondering if that might go okay. I'm not sure. Might just check what the colour's like. Oh, I think that'll be good. Now I just got the yellow ones, and for that I've got some scattered straw, but it's missing a foam thingamajiggy. So I'm just going to find one for it. If you hear any weird noises, it's my son talking to his friends, playing some game as usual. Oh, they look good. I'm happy with that. So now I can start putting these things together. So my idea is to have this flat on the page, but then create a bit of heightened texture by having this layered on top and fold the sides up a bit. I think that's going to look quite nice. The other thing is I might like some bling in the middle. I don't know if I want antennae, and that's how you say it, isn't it? Those things. Specifically. I mean, I could stick some cotton or something underneath if I did want, but I'm not too fussed about that. So I might just grab my bling and see what I've got. Some pearl string might look quite nice. Something along those lines. Now, I'll see what I've got in here. Most of these are probably too big. I don't have a lot of little bits, I don't think. Some silver ones there. I do have like liquid pearl stuff, but sometimes that struggles to dry. Actually, the ones in here would be all right. I could break this down and use the little ones that are in there. That's sort of what I'm looking for, I think. Got little pink ones. No, I think I might keep it to those little pearl looking ones. I think they'll be really nice. So I might grab a ruler, because what I want to do is fold up the wings a bit, just like that. And Now this will give me a bit of room. I can use this flat bit to stick on there, as well as that's where we're going to be putting our pearls. So I think I will stick the butterfly down first. So I might grab, this will be all right. What I probably should do is go along with my ruler on all of them and then stick them all. So now I can stick these down. Let that dry. Alright, so that's our butterflies put together. So now comes the fiddly part. So I'll grab my tweezers and my pick me up tool. I'll stick some of these little dot things on. Let's see what the glue is like on them. I can almost pick them up in a line. Cut that down. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing over there, so I'll bring it over here. Got these three little ones here that might come up together. Just trying to cut the glue. No, I think I'm going to have to take them off as singles, but that's all right. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to glue them, and I almost prefer that anyway. There. Just want the tiniest dab of glue on there. And try not to get glue everywhere. I love fiddly stuff. So I think 3 will be good. A few glue blobs, but I can clean them off afterwards, I think. All right, so that's what we're going to do, and then when that's dry enough, we can just fold the wings up a bit more, and we've got a little butterfly all ready to go then. And you can just play around with them, fold them up however you want. Then, like that. So I will go off camera and finish putting the bling on, because you definitely don't need to watch me do that. So here are my finished butterflies. I persevered and got all my little pearls placed. Just getting a bit of dust off. So I'm hoping these will fit into a current journal that I'm making. If not, I've got some pre-prepared embellishments to put in future journals or on tags or whatever. So I'll show you a bit closer. So you could like stick one side down and just have one side up if you like. Or you can have both wings up or both wings down, doesn't really matter. Curl them, do what you like with them. So I quite like those. And of course, if you wanted to make them more vintage, like you could just ink with your vintage photo or something instead. But I wanted to keep these nice and colourful. I think the inking around the edges with the colour has really made a difference as well. So I love the way they turned out. Not bad for a bit of scrap cardboard and leftover paper and that. So I think I've met the brief with those and I've got it done early. Yay! So that means when the next challenge is out for the month, I shall be able to get it done in good time. Miracles. So yeah, take care guys, and if you're interested in joining the group and doing these challenges with us, just look below. I've got the link to the group there. It's Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters. So take care, be good, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.